Coming up in this video, new money rules and financial predictions, all highly scientific. With unemployment levels at their worst since the Great Depression and so many uncertainties and no end in sight, a lot of us are rightly wondering, what is the future of personal finance, Farnoosh? Pay yourself first, save for a rainy day, pay down all your credit card debt, ask for a raise. Many of us followed these personal finance mantras, and it's not like we regret that, but right now, the traditional financial advice just is not applicable. Not when you've lost your job and can't quickly find a new one because your entire industry is in quicksand. Not if you're a business owner and cannot work on said business because the demands at home are just too great. And certainly not if you're a single parent or an essential worker without a safety net and you have to choose between working and caring for your kids. What we are being asked to do right now to somehow patch together our finances, scramble to find work, manage our households full time. Oh, and by the way, try not to get really, really sick. It's impossible. Just having a job right now and being able to pay the minimum on your credit card bills and having a warm bed, food in the fridge, having your health, these basics right now, that's a financial blessing. And yes, maybe you have yourself to thank for this, but also maybe some luck. Which brings me to my first financial prediction in the new normal world. Rich will be redefined, and we will have gratitude for some of the things that we took for granted. Our physical and mental health, the closeness and health of our loved ones, living in a society with access to enough resources. Next, saving money will also become fashion. A girl can dream, but I really hope that people will look at their bank accounts with as much adoration as they do portraits from their last vacation. I hope that we will be showing off our high-yield savings accounts that show an ample 12 months of savings to cover expenses, not just one or two. And to get there, the aspiration of saving 10% of every paycheck will now be bumped up to 20%. You heard it here first. A college prediction will still go, but not so fast. Some experts are predicting, and I tend to agree, that some zombie institutions that really aren't pulling their weight and overcharging are going to disappear, leaving only the best-in-class universities and colleges that can truly exhibit a return on our dollars. And how much will college cost? Well, after this, I predict prices have nowhere to go but down. I mean, I think remote learning is going to become a bigger part of the educational experience. And if you take most of NY out of NYU, why are you paying the big ticket price? Next, all this talk about retiring early is going to be replaced with just talking about retiring someday. Not to say that you shouldn't have the goal to retire before age 60 or 65, that's all well and good, but I think now we've become a lot more realistic to the fact that circumstances can change, things that are not within our control, and we need to be more realistic and look at retirement really as a moving target. But all these predictions and our pursuit of financial wellness post-pandemic won't hold up if there's also not another big change that happens, and that is systemic change. I'm talking healthcare reform, financial literacy in schools, higher wages, paid family leave, childcare assistance, a more equitable tax system. I could go on. Financial freedom, it's a heavy lift, and to get there, you need all the help you can get, both from yourself and others. But I'd love to hear from you. What do you think is going to have to happen necessarily in the post-pandemic world when it comes to managing our money, when it comes to finding financial freedom for ourselves? Share your thoughts below. If you like this video, every Tuesday, coming at you with a new fresh video on YouTube, so subscribe. And if you want to subscribe to my podcast, So Money, go to SoMoneyPodcast.com 3 days a week. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.